That's it. We're here. We're here. We're live and focus on you with Phil and Oscar. My name is Phil. My name is Phil, and your name is Oscar. As far as I checked on my birth certificate,
and it's Focus on Me Day again. So here we are.
Yeah, and now that we're focusing on you, Oscar, and not focusing on me, because focusing on you means I'm not focusing on me, but you're focusing on you, which is me.
Yes.
So therefore, we are focusing on each other. Yes. Hi, Oscar.
That kind of day, so far.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea. But it's good to be here. We are here, and we are just glad to be able to speak to our audience again about the great things going on in the Phoenix National Network universe.
You can do that. You can do that in editing. Put a little reverb in there.
Yeah, that's you know how it's going. Oh man, but it's a beautiful day. Great day to be alive. We have some great programs that are going to be coming up. We're going to be talking about that today, and also talk about our Phoenix National Business Group, which is our networking group. We meet every Tuesday. The first 2 Tuesdays of every month. And if there's a fifth week in the month, we meet that Tuesday as well. But we come together, we support each other as a networking group. We had a great meeting this last Tuesday, and we really look forward to what the future holds with that. What's our motto again? Our motto is what? Winning.
When you win,
we win. Right. And so our goal is to win together and to help each other reach our goals. And that's, I believe, the best way to win. Because this way it's not lonely at the top. Yeah, you may end up with a couple friends. You may actually end up with a couple friends when you reach the top. So if you'd like to join our group, that's very easy. You just have to go to phoenixnationalbusinessgroup.com or pnbgllc.com, and you can see us both there. You can see some of the other programs that we have, our partners that are in the group, which we have a great group of folks that you can partner with in business to grow your business as well. And Oscar, we're not just what was that? We're not just clients. We are also members. Yeah.
I have an appointment with Lori on Friday morning. We're going to talk about the SWAT wealth strategy on Friday morning, 9:00. I got an appointment with her. And I think Mikhail is making an appointment with one of the other members. We won't say who.
Yes. We all kind of walked away with an appointment from our last meeting. So that's a plus. That's a synergy that we're looking to create, and we're also looking to help each of our members gain clients. So if you're out there, you're looking for a house, or you're looking to list your house, we have the perfect realtor for you. If you're looking to buy a house, we have our senior loan officer, none other than Ricky Cuzio, which that's our pet name. It is basically, he is Richard Cuzio, and he is a senior loan officer that can help you with that process. So
And we just refinanced our home and saved $500 a month.
$500 a month,
which is going right back into principal and knocking out the time it's going to take to pay off the house.
Right. So that 30 years drops to a good what, maybe 27 or something.
We're working on it, and we just started the payments in January. So now we're seeing what the amortizing table is going to say, and then I'll have an exact number, and then still we can put more in, just get rid of the whole.
Right, get the whole shebang. All right.
And that's what there's where Lori comes in. So
right,
the other wealth strategy, to turn your liabilities into assets.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, we have a great finance circle within our network already, and these guys are powerhouses, man. I mean, we have Delroy, who just joined our group, and he can help us with getting our basic finances together. So we have one person that's going to help you organize your expenses and your bills and things like that, and then we have someone that's going to help you build wealth, and then we have another person that's going to help you leave a legacy for your family. So these are different layers of different levels of plans that we have in place within our network, and you want to talk to these folks. You want to kind of get them into your circle as well, because that's the purpose that we do this. Am I right?
Right, because we don't win unless you win.
You win. Oh my goodness, that comes in so handy, man. That is a great slogan. I'm glad you came up with that.
I think you came up with that.
We become like, freaking frack.
It's hard to tell us apart now.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so. I'm not sure if my name is an Oscar anymore. I just feel like my name should be Oscar and your name should be Phil. So that's
just change the name on those background pictures. So
that could actually work.
Let's get into what we're planning for next week, so people know when to tune in and who to tune into.
Okay, so you go ahead and get started. Who's first on the list?
All right. So next week, starting Tuesday, the 16th, at 10 o'clock, we have Amanda coming up.
Okay.
And she's going to be speaking about real estate. Whitney is coming up right after her at 11 o'clock. And she will be speaking about Love Connection. And we'll get more detail on what exactly.
Well, okay. But first, before we go into that, though, what our theme for this month is finance. So we're going to be definitely pulling in our credit repair guy, Dwayne Reed from Reed Financial. We're going to reach out to him and see if we can come on for our Focus on You next week.
Cool. I'm gonna pencil that in.
Yeah, pencil that in, because guess what? Good credit is priceless. Good credit is priceless, and you need to have it in order to get anywhere in the United States of America. So you want to make sure you can get that 800, 900 credit score. Maybe you can get 1,000.
I don't think it goes up to 1,000.
I don't think it, but you want to break the ceiling, man. Too many ceilings in this world. You got to break that ceiling, right? Right.
And if you follow, what's his name? Your finance guru. What's his name? I forgot his name off the top of my head. The guy that says don't get a credit score because you have no debt.
Oh, Dave right. Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. Yeah.
No debt credit score.
Yeah, he believes that primarily, I think the only debt you should have is your house. And he said that's not really a debt. So,
if you do it right, like Kiyosaki says, your house is not a liability, it's an asset if it's a multifamily house.
Right.
Even that
Well, I
difficult.
mean, here's the thing, man. If you kind of find, all the wheels that are out there, all the principles and all the things that people have out there is primarily to guide us in a way that we can bring some sort of stability to our bring some sort of stability to our programs and to our lives. So I mean, sometimes Zig Ziglar might have the answer to what you're dealing with, and then you have Dave Ramsey that might have the. I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting a little bit, but you might have Dave Ramsey that has the solution, or you might have Kiyosaki who has that solution. So the good thing is to get out there and to gain as much information as possible, which we try to bring to you through the professionals within our group, because they have the experience, they have the knowledge, and they can really help you assess which principles are applicable to you that you can use to actually gain and maintain your secure your financial future. So you really want to kind of tap into that. I'm glad you brought up Whitney, Oscar, because she is exceptional, and she's actually transforming her business to include also helping guys out, because it's just phenomenal that she would think of that, because the ladies are not the only ones that need help. Us guys, we know we don't admit that we need help. We just kind of like say, well, I'll figure it out, and even
We
at
don't need as much help, I guess.
yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, we don't need much help, not at all. Yeah, so she's really transforming her business to also include couples. So if there are couples out there that need have a consultation, she's the perfect person to speak to. And she can speak to you on a level that you can understand and give you tools that you can apply to your relationships and to yourself to improve your life and to improve your relationships. Because even though our theme is finance and money and wealth for this month, how you can build towards that without relationships, without knowing how to maintain and to build and to secure relationships, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you'll be alone doing it. And it's not as much fun when you're by yourself.
Right.
Let's face it, if you can't trust anybody when you have your 50 cents, you're not going to be able to trust anybody when you have $1 million. It's even worse.
And being a couple, finances is important, because I know they say two can live as cheaply as one, but I guess only for half the time. So get that income in and learn how to work, and we'll grill Whitney on finances and as a couple.
Yeah. I think that's great. I think that would be it's going to be a great program. So after that, we have Lori that'll be coming on right after her, and she is our wealth building queen. Okay. It's phenomenal that we were able to tie her into our group, tie her into our network. And it's a gift to you. If you're watching, it's a gift to you that we have Lori Stye with us, because she's a professional in helping others to build wealth. Her herself has about 6 businesses that she runs.
And she hustles pool, from what I heard from our last conversation. She's a professional pool player. Like, okay.
I did not know that. Really?
Yeah, she said something about, traveling around the country and playing pool professionally.
Okay, so listen.
I'm not putting money on that table.
Let's just say I won't be playing pool with her.
Why?
I play. No, I'm just saying, like, the way I play pool. Yeah,
it's the skinny side of the cue that goes towards the ball. Yeah, not that big part with the rubber on it.
Nobody told me that. Well, so
I thought it'd be easier to hit the ball with the thick part. But
and I don't like those rules are so constricting. I mean, I should be able to pretend that it's baseball, or cricket or, you know.
What's funny, I used to play pool a lot as a youngster. And apparently I still have some of those skills because we had a going away party for one of the guys I worked with, and it was at a bar with a pool table. And one of the guys like, hey, you want to play? I'm like, well, I haven't played in, I don't know, 30 years. I might. And after about 3 games, they're like, Oscar's a hustler. He just keep comes in here. It's like, I still remember some of this, you know, just running the table and just standing there like, all right, we're not going to play with him anymore.
Okay. So that means I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm not even going to play. I'm just going to be like, okay, Oscar.
I'm not going anywhere near Lori though.
No. I think she would be very good at this. Be very good at it. So she's going to be at what? 12 on the 16th.
On the 16th.
Get your pen, your pencil. Make sure you reach out to her because that program is going to be intense, and you really want to get as much information as possible. So we want to make sure we focus on that. Now, the next person we're going to have is our own rock star himself.
I will be here. I'll be talking about on the 16th. I'll be talking about small business, finances, and small business. And one of the things I want to touch on is exactly now what's going on with COVID. And the rules keep changing every week, every month. There's some legislator, you know, you need these many people, you have to have this, you have that. Employees don't know when they have to come in, when they don't have to come in, all sorts of things. So having a real good legal representation and being able to pick up the phone, call your law firm and say, what are the rules today before I turn the key in the door? Before I walk in there, what do I have to do today? And that's what we offer with Legal Shield, again, for a price that you cannot beat. I'll give you a hint. A whole month's worth of legal advice from top-rated lawyers would cost you about a half hour's worth of that same lawyer's time if you weren't in the system.
That's incredible. And I want to hear more about that. So I'm glad you gave them like a little preview of what we're going to be talking about there. But of course, we have the next day, we have Vera Monaro, which is none other than our Mona Ostrowski, who is our ULA life coach. And this is incredible also that we have such a great person who is a part of our team. She's a life coach that the moment you have a few sessions with her, you'll see your mindset changing in the right direction. That's all you need. That's all you need. And the only reason I can say that is because I correspond with Mona almost every day. So she is incredible to get on your team. If you're kind of you know what I noticed greatly about a life coach, Oscar? If you feel it's like going from the minor leagues into the majors, and you have the right coach with you. Right.
Again, one of the things we keep saying on the show is spend a few dollars on an expert and save yourself thousands of dollars trying to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And get it wrong, and then you have to hire the expert anyway.
Yeah, and by the time it's we were having an issue the other day with what was it? It was an issue with a house, right? I was talking to someone and they had an issue with their roof, right? And the roof of their house. And I said, what's the history of this? Well, we had a leak here. Patch it up, boom. We had a leak here, patch it up, boom. Yeah. Now, after maybe 20 years of patching up and layering and patching up, it didn't really fix the problem. It caused more of a major problem because now it was just like they got to replace the entire roof, if they just fixed it initially,
Right, because that the leak that you see
mhm.
is a big leak. The leak you don't see when you patch it up starts to spread the problem.
Right,
So by the
right.
time you see that problem, that little leak has just blown up.
And that's life. And that is life. That's why you need a life coach,
There you
because
go.
that's life.
Get a life
Uh,
coach, fix your roof the right way.
exactly. They fix your roof, make sure your foundation is stable.
Make sure the
You
roof
fix
is
your
healthy.
roof. Fix your roof. Yeah, I like that. Fix the roof. All right. Well, who else was next?
Focus on You on Wednesday the 17th.
Oh, that's
And
us.
actually, we're going to have a guest on Focus on You.
Oh, right.
So it's going to be Focus on Them. We got to change the background.
Focus on them. Oh,
Focus on them.
but I like to focus on you because I focus on you and you focus on me and we focus on we, right? But we can focus on them for a second.
So who's coming on? Is it going to be Dwayne?
I believe I'm going to ask Dwayne if he can come on for our focus on you, because I think that's going to be essentially perfect for the theme for the month. And, it's going to help a lot of folks out there. So, yeah, I think we should focus on him.
Get that credit score up so everything else goes smoothly.
So we can buy that house you want, you can buy that car you want, and your interest rate won't be astronomical. You buy a house for 300,000, and then you have a 50% interest rate.
You just bought a $300,000 house for $1 million.
And I wonder why I keep paying for this house. It's okay. You have your
you see the way that works. We get Dwayne to fix your credit score, Lori to show you how to turn liabilities into assets. You take
there you
that
go.
money, you talk to Ricky, see how much house you can afford. You talk to Amanda.
That's it.
And then you talk to Mikhail once you get that family started.
That's it. Well, they have to talk to you first, because then they got to get a will. There
we go.
Got to get that will together, and then you can include Mikhail to get that life insurance going. And and if you're having trouble balancing your budget, we get Delroll in to help you hammer that out, because if you're going to overspend on vacations and not pay your mortgage, it's not a good combination, Oscar. It's not a good combination at all. So we have to kind of get all those things worked out. So we can.
And then Dwayne is going to bring us right into Mikhail.
Right. There you go.
There
you go. And I know that the company that Mikhail represents have some huge assets and things that they can offer within the life insurance world. Life insurance has changed. I remember when life insurance used to be just you get 20-year term, boom, that's life insurance. Now life insurance is like a whole other beast. And of course, Mikhail has been trained and is an expert in his field, and he's going to talk to us more about that. So, yeehaw. Who's next?
That's it for our Wednesday. Then we come Thursday at 10 o'clock. One of our newest members, Delroll, will come on.
Delroll, yeah. He's our finance guy. He's going to talk about cash flow and, budgeting and goal setting and all these wonderfully dynamic things that we do. And I think that's going to be an incredible program, because I look forward to hearing what he has to say. So next week at 10, you don't want to miss that. I know for sure, based on the stats I've seen, most people, I would say about 70% of folks in this world are managing their money incorrectly, right? And that's just on the downside. There's an average. The person that's handling their money averagely it's like higher than that, meaning you're paying all your bills, you're paying all your expenses, but you haven't gone beyond that point. We're living from paycheck to paycheck, and it's like, Oh
not
yeah.
anymore. People are no longer living paycheck to paycheck. They're
No?
living direct deposit to direct deposit.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yes. Direct deposit to direct deposit. Let's not get it twisted.
Remember, why it's called take home pay, because you can't go out with it. You can just about get it home and pay the bills.
Yeah, so Delroy is going to be with us on Thursday the 18th at 10 a.m. And then after that, we have, oh no, at 10, right. And at 11, we have Ricky.
Ricky comes on at 11. We're talking again keep that same theme with finances, real estate, and how that fits into the finances.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Delroy is going to help you to kind of get into, to meet with Ricky, and he's going to show you the path you have to take, in order to get that perfect house.
Over to Amanda right after Ricky. And since everybody knows everybody, you're getting a good deal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Stays in
they work together. Yeah. Yeah. For real. Good choice.
Now, once you get the house,
mm-hmm.
you're going to want to live a long time in that house. So Karen's going to come up and speak to us about living well and eating healthily.
That's it. I mean, I think looking at it, I really hope that she comes up with another dish, because I like to eat.
I'm going to text her right after this and ask her what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Get the
she's going to do muffins.
Maybe.
Hey.
Get the ingredients, and I'll make it ahead of time here.
Yeah.
And then we can all have lunch together with Karen.
Right. But this time I'm going to make sure that I get muffins. I mean, it's been about a good few months since you got your muffins, and I'm just going to make sure I get my muffins. I'm warning you. I'm determined to get muffins before you this time. I'm serious. I'm focused.
I still live closer to her than you
do. Tiger's eye. I am the tiger.
We talked about the singing. And after Karen comes on and gets us all healthy, Frank Coppola will be coming on.
Frank
will get you going on how to get your head straight in business, finance, and stop procrastinating.
That's
it. All the other roadblocks we put in our own way.
No, I mean, because Frank has been in business for
forever.
I mean, he's worked with all sorts of Goodyear. I saw we did a presentation once where he said he had worked with Goodyear. He has worked with Whitney Houston and writing music. I mean, he has such a diversified portfolio that if you're looking to even start a business, you're looking to kind of get your mind in the right direction, what you need to think about, you need a coach on that. Talk to him, because
he's been there, done that type. I think he helped design and build one of the pyramids.
Yeah,
I have to check with him.
Yeah, just make sure which one. Okay, just verify. I don't think he's that old, but you never know.
No.
Yeah, but for those of you who really want to get that guidance into that next level of business, Frank is the guy to talk to. Frank is the guy to glean from, because he's been there, he has the experience, and I think he's been priceless to us here at Phoenix National Business Group. So you really want to connect with him, okay? And that would be it for between the 16th and 18th. And then we come back the following week and we give you the same thing again, because if it's not broke, you just make it better.
So we're coming back 23, 24, and 25. Same people, same time slots, but there's going to be a twist and a follow-up on what was done the prior week.
Yeah. So we'll let you know as we get closer to that. So this way, we know you're juggling quite a bit of things, and there's a lot going on. So you're all kind of all over the place, But guess what? We are here for you because this is what Focus on
On
You.
me.
And, we want to make sure that you get all this great information. Don't forget to visit our Phoenix National Network on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. You only simply need to subscribe at phoenixnationalnetwork.org. Okay, phoenixnationalnetwork.org. You go there and you will see everything that you need. You can watch the programs on your phone. You can watch it on your computer. You can watch it on your television, and really, share it with your kids. Share it with your kids because you want kids to get some of this life information too. Because we've talked about this, Oscar, before, that a lot of times these life lessons aren't taught in school. So and sometimes your parents at work and they don't have the time to really sit down and really explain to you some things. And so we try to get some experts on. Not try, we get some experts on, and so you can talk to them, or so you can really just kind of like glean from what they have learned and how you can actually step into the dream that you've always had of doing your own thing. That little annoying voice in the back of your head that says, there's got to be something more to this life than
what I was told.
What I was told. And some of us who have been laid off or furloughed last year, we're looking at our life and going, I know I'm at the mercy of somebody else. Like, if they're doing well, I'm doing well. If they're not doing well, I'm not doing well. So you're saying to yourself, what is there? Is there like a balance? I want to tell a story before we go. I remember being unemployed for a year and a half, Oscar. 1 year and a half. Imagine you got no income coming in. Unemployment runs out after 6 months, and I'm there, and it is hard. It's terrible.
Now you're sweating bullets.
I'm sweating bullets and talk about hustling, trying to figure out what do I do next? How do I bring an income in? And this is also when my son was young. He was maybe about 2 or 3, So you're thinking about all of that, and decided to start a childcare. And that's when I saw the power of entrepreneurship. Right. And I realized that I made a decision at that time that I will never have a 9 to 5 without having a side gig.
Yeah.
Never doing that ever again. And now my side gig is my full-time gig.
Here's the one thing that I learned. Yeah, I was in the same position you were. Got a phone call on a Sunday. Don't come into work. We're out of business. Just a free fall. And not having a plan B, especially now when you don't know what business is around, what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. I found Robert Kiyosaki once said, if you don't have a side business, if you're not finding a way to build income that doesn't depend on your ability to produce income, you're at the mercy of the economy, the place you're working for. What you don't know what's happening next. So right now, it's the best time to be alive. As crappy as it is, it's the best time to be alive because of the gig economy, where you can start a business $100, $200. You can drive Uber, Lyft, whatever, things that you control.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the one thing that I learned from Robert Kiyosaki and the cash flow quadrant. And for those of you who don't know what the cash flow quadrant is, let me grab this as I'm speaking. I love using backgrounds. Cash flow quadrant, EBS&I. And if you read Robert Kiyosaki's book, Cash Flow Quadrant, you'll figure out that even if you are the best surgeon in the world, if you break your hand, you're unemployed. So Make sure you have a side hustle that will bring in income, whether or not you are able to physically work. What am I doing? I'm playing with my backgrounds are going wacko here.
Well, there's Whitney.
There's Whitney.
There's Whitney.
And I had to focus on you somewhere and I lost it. Here I am. Okay. So back to focus on you. Yes, technology can be your friend. So we'll talk about that also during this finance week.
Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Because we want to help you get to where you want to go, because when you win,
we win.
All right. So we'll see you guys again next week. Take care.
We'll be here.
We will. We will definitely be here.
Hit the outro music.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Uh-oh.